Wow, you're back for a second round. You seek another one of my spooky tales, I see. Here, take a seat. And Alberto will fetch you a nice cold Dr. Pepper. So kick back and relax, my friend, as I tell you a story from July 26th, 2011. The story of heartbreak, neglect, death, and abuse. A story about one poor rival. Sadly, the original teller of the story has a name lost to time, so credit to whoever credit is due. Let us begin. In the original Pokemon Red and Blue games, when you encounter your rival in Lavender Town, he asks you whether or not you know what it's like to have one of your Pokemon die. At this point in the game, he no longer has his Raticate that he used in a previous battle. Your rival battle before this one took place aboard the SS Anne. Your rival's Raticate sustained serious injuries from the battle, but because of the crowding and confusion on the luxury liner, he was unable to make it to a Pokemon Center in time, and the Raticate passed away. The real reason your rival is in Lavender Town to begin with is to lay his dead friend to rest. Despite all of this, your rival never outwardly tells you that you are responsible for the death of his Pokemon. He hides his grief and instead channels that energy into the motivation he needs to continue his quest to become Indigo League champion. The death of his Raticate effectively destroys your rival's impish childhood innocence. Although he tells you himself that he doesn't hold you responsible, he subconsciously holds a great deal of resentment towards you, which further fuels his ambition, tearfully swearing upon his Raticate's grave to not fail in what he set out to do. He trains hard in hopes of becoming better than you, defeating you, and eventually makes it to the Pokemon League. Mere moments after he became Indigo League champion, he was defeated by you. Although he fulfilled his promise to his fallen Pokemon, it was only for a painfully brief instant. In the end, your rival is scolded by his grandfather, while you receive the professor's praise. During the course of the game, you steal your rival's innocence, crush his dreams, and ultimately snatch away the love of his own grandfather. Oh, and by the way, your rival, he doesn't have any parents. He's an orphan. The end. Now that one was a bit light, don't you think? I do find it a bit lame how they just throw in the, oh yeah, by the way, your rival, yeah, he's an orphan, just to make you feel more bad for him, and how they make sure to never mention Blue's canonical older sister, Daisy, just to push the agenda of Blue having a horrible life. That part of not mentioning her made it feel pretty lame and really broke my immersion. Something they could have done to write her into the story is possibly mention how, at the start of the game, talk about how Blue tells Daisy to not give Red a map, and because Daisy doesn't care about her brother in this continuity, she gives Red a map anyway. There, nice and simple. It definitely serves as an interesting look at the Kanto storyline, but from Blue's perspective. However, I really don't know. I feel like it could have been a bit longer, don't you agree? Maybe dive into the parts where he unintentionally or not protects Giovanni and Silph, or the time he unintentionally or not guards the Team Rockets stationed on Gold Nugget Bridge. I think there's actually a lot of potential in this concept, and luckily someone else thought it as well, and that someone being Colin Salt, the creator of the ROM hack Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition, where you play as a Team Rocket grunt and you get to see the ideas presented to you in this creepypasta as its own game. But yeah, I adore this fan game. They pull off the ending so well. It has a large-scale assault on the Pokemon League. There is a side plot all about Oak, Bill, Mr. Fuji, and the drunk old man in Viridian City were all Team Rocket scientists, and created Missing No. It's awesome, and there is way more stuff that happens in the game that I haven't discussed here. You should really give at least a Let's Play of it a watch if you're able to find the ideas talked about in Poor Rival interesting, like I did. I'll put the link to the Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition's website and a Let's Play of the game of my own recommendation down below. Now, I want to keep these videos short to make sure I get them out in time, so that will be all for this tale from the old chateau. And remember to give your Groudon plushie a dog treat. He's been good, and he deserves to know it. Thank you for watching. Bye.